So how does the writing progress? Fucking. How does the writing process kind of work with Where Oceans Burn?
The way it's worked thus far has pretty much been Ben and Ozzy have been writing the instrumental stuff, and then when they get that to a decent standard, where they have like what we think is going to be the main structure of the song, they'll send it to me and Alex. We'll get cracking on writing lyrics and like vocal melodies and vocal patterns. We'll bring all that together for a first demo. Then, if well, what we had done for the first three singles was we went and did pre-production with a good friend of ours, Miles. Um, Basically, just to try and get the most out of the songs and get us a different set of ears from like a different scene. Yeah, basically just tell us what's good and what's shit. But now we're looking to write more material because we're looking to record an EP in the coming year. So we're trying
Oh,
to
nice.
change up the writing process a little bit. It's like I'm trying to be a lot more on it when it comes to the instrumental stuff, and just trying to see if maybe having like different people writing together will give that little burst of creativity. Then we can come together and have different ideas and really start to refine our sound more.
When did you kind of first get interested in music?
Well, music's always been a part of my family. My mum and dad have both been fairly musical. My mum more openly. My dad, he was in a choir when he was younger, so he'd usually rather not sort of talk about it. Um, but See, the first time I really saw myself getting into music was, I think I was about 11 or 12 at the time. My dad took me and my brother to see Green Day. That was my first proper gig. And just
Nice.
like the pure electricity in the air, it completely sold me on it. And I had to get a guitar and had to start learning little bits and pieces just to get work towards that. So that would be probably the first time that music really sort of gripped me, and it's pretty much held on ever since.
I had a very similar experience, except I was sitting in school. This must have been like 2012. And my friend came over and said, "Oh, have you heard the new Green Day song?" And it was Let Yourself Go, the one where it's just like 3 minutes of him telling someone to fuck off. And it just kind of, in a similar way, it just kind of blew my mind. It's like, people can say this? Like,
Yeah, like I had this exactly same reaction to American Idiot. That was my first time like hearing actually like swearing in music, because prior to that, I'd probably the most extreme thing I'd listened to was like Fall Out Boy back in like the Sugar We're Going